The Judicial Service Commission, that has now filed a notice of appeal expressing its dissatisfaction with the orders that were issued by the High Court Wednesday, barring it from continuing with its deliberations to determine who will be Kenya's next Chief Justice. The developments came as the vetting for the shortlisted candidates for the post of CJ entered the homestretch with just one candidate, Alice Yano, left to plead her case before the vetting panel. Sources intimate that JSC is keen on finishing the exercise of determining whose name will be forwarded to the president by Monday, before commencing interviews for those eyeing the post of judge of the Supreme Court, and hence the notice of appeal. As Chemutai Goin reports, academician Professor Dr. Moni Wekesa appeared before the commission, pledging to initiate lasting reforms in the judiciary if appointed.
With only one day left before the curtains fall on the ongoing interviews for candidates eyeing the Chief Justice position, the Judicial Service Commission is in a dilemma. The Commission is caught between a rock and a hard place after the High Court Wednesday issued orders barring it from holding further sittings to finalize its deliberations on whose name will be forwarded to President Uhuru Kenyatta for nomination. The Commission's interim chairperson, Professor Olive Mugenda, whose leadership of the vetting process is the subject of the petitions holding the interviews, says they will adhere to the court's orders. The Commission, which was hoping to have sealed the envelope containing the name of the possible third Chief Justice by Monday, has since filed a notice of appeal challenging the orders issued by Justices Anthony Murima and Wilfrida Okwany. In the notice, the Commission simply says it was dissatisfied by the ruling. The second leg of interviews for 9 candidates seeking to fill the vacant position of Supreme Court judge following Jackton Ojwang's retirement is also in a limbo. The Court of Appeal is Friday set to give direction on the matter.
And I'm chairing these interviews.
Despite the dark cloud, the search for the next Chief Justice continued, with the Commission playing host to double PhD holder Professor Dr. Moni Wekesa, who outlined his vision for the third arm of government.
You are aware that we have some 40 judges in waiting out there. And there is this, for lack of a better word, I'll call a stalemate that we have. When you come into office as a Chief Justice, that will be one of the earliest problems or situations that you'll be confronted with. Have you given some thought to what you would do?
The judiciary is for the people. So, in my approach, short-term, diplomacy. Long-term, engage other people who are likely to support the judiciary should it ever come under siege in the future, in terms of funding, in terms of disobedience of court orders, or in any other form.
According to the academician, in the first 3 months after his appointment, he would use his communication and problem-solving skills to mend the strained relations pitting the judiciary against the executive. He also pledged to put in place structures to hasten the completion of cases.
I'm thinking about these border riders in very many centers. They have a stake in the judiciary. I would want us to have set up some kind of way in collaboration with the NGOs to be able to reach out to the border riders, to be able to reach out to these traders at open air markets, to be able to reach out wherever, so that they also get to know about the judiciary. And I have thought through this, Honorable Chair.
The professor was, however, forced to defend himself after the Kenya Rugby Union submitted memoranda challenging his bid over a decision made by an anti-doping committee chaired by Wekesa against its members. The union described Dr. Wekesa as an unfair arbiter following a report he wrote while at the anti-doping task force accusing the players of doping. The union says Wekesa did not give them a chance to present their case. Wekesa, while responding to questions on corruption, told the commission he has never taken a bribe, revealing that in fact he had been arrested several times by traffic police for speeding. The vetting panel will Friday interview Miss Alice Yano. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV.